Beresford Williams, Superintendent of Police in charge, Kingston Central. It's early days still, and so we haven't gotten any specific, but other than to say, we know the men were in the area to kill persons, and we believe that this is coming off the murder that occurred on Friday night last, and it was a retaliation for that murder that the men were in the area to repress. We had a murder last Friday along King Street. The man who was killed, from all our intelligence, is a member of the Taliban gang, and it was believed that the murder was carried out by a breakaway faction of the Taliban gang, a dispute that has been going on for over 2 years, resulting in the loss of several lives. So the incident last night, we think, from all the indications, that they came to reprise, men from the Taliban gang came to reprise that killing. Sometime after 1 o'clock, we had a team of officers in that location. It was after 1. Because of that particular murder last week, we were preparing ourselves for problems. And so in a bid to prevent violence, they were in this space. Whilst in the space, they heard gunfire and went to check. And it was during that process that they were fired on by several gunmen along Orange Street. They took action in a bid to protect themselves, return the fire, and the men ran in several directions. Shortly after, a white ISIS drove out of a nearby empty lot with men aboard who opened fire at the police. The police returned the fire and pursued the men in a moving gun battle. The gunmen subsequently drove onto King Street, where the vehicle crashed in the vicinity of Charles Street. The men, numbering about 6, alighted from the vehicle and continued firing at the police, who returned fire. At the end of the exchange, 3 men were found suffering from gunshot wounds, all clutching firearms. The other men ran towards Orange Street. The vehicle was searched and 2 rifles were seized from the vehicle. With the assistance of other police teams, the area was searched for the other gunmen. During that search, a member of the team was shot and injured by a gunman. 1 other suspect was found in the vicinity of Orange Street and Beeston Street with gunshot injuries, and was identified by the team as one of the shooters. All injured men were taken to the Kingston Public Hospital, where they were pronounced dead. The police officer was also taken to the hospital and treated for his injury. Based on the number of men who came out of the car, at least 6, we are accounting for 4, so at least 2 escaped.